I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, but I'm really good at finding reasons to put it off or delay. I'm finally starting this channel because I'm 40 later this year, and I've just left my job after almost 18 years working in tech. And the plan for this first video is to tell that story in full and go into a lot more detail on the ups and downs of my career and why I want to try and find something more meaningful, which is basically just starting to document my midlife crisis. So I went out to Ladybower Reservoir in the Peak District to film my first hike, which is a route that I've done a number of times before, and I knew it would be good for some footage. And I checked the mountain forecast, which was clear that day, and we were in the middle of a heat wave at the time, so I was expecting nice calm conditions to get things started. But as you can see from the video, they weren't the conditions that I got on the day, and it wasn't too bad lower down when I was away from the wind and the low cloud, but anywhere towards the top it was really difficult to film anything half decent. So it didn't go exactly to plan, and the first thought that popped into my head straight away was to just enjoy the hike that day and then come back another time when the conditions are better for filming. But the problem is I've been listening to those sorts of thoughts and doubts for years now and using it as an excuse to just never make a start. So I carried on filming where I could, and in the end I probably only got a few minutes of usable footage, but I'm a complete beginner at this, and even if the weather was perfect that day, I'd still need to learn how to use the camera and practice with different settings and how I choose shots. What's actually happening is I just never feel ready, and I use things like conditions or needing a better camera or microphone or whatever it might be to procrastinate some more and not put anything out there. So I'm forcing myself to use this footage and get a lot more comfortable with the fact that progress is going to feel frustrating and messy at the start, especially compared to the feeling of safety I get when I'm just watching someone else and calling it research and not actually starting myself. And I've hit a hurdle with almost every part of making even this short video, from recording the hike and writing the script, and then narrating and having to hear the sound of my own voice and edit it all together. And it's a really good reminder that sometimes you can only learn by doing something, stumbling through, and facing the problems that you encounter. I think I'm much more likely to learn and improve along the way if I see every video that I make as practice, rather than something that has to be the same standard as videos that I watch on YouTube. And hopefully I can look back at this point where, even with just a few minutes of footage and a short video, I got started and I made a video of my own and then published it and put it out there. So if you're interested in seeing where I get to next and what's coming up on the channel, then I'll be taking my camera out with me on each hike and practicing as I go, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.